Good focus day, got a lot of good work in. Obviously, again, today was able to go out on the grass, which is always fun, and continue to see our kids working and digging to continue to build the foundation of this program. We got a great opportunity this week at home versus a team that's 4-1 and off to the best start they've had in quite some time. And with that, we'll open it up.
It's updates from Competition Tuesday. It feels like offensive line probably the biggest spot, and that was a unit going into through fall camp. It felt like you had the same 5 guys every time. Didn't see many changes. Now, like 3 or 4 of those positions switched up a little bit.
That's right. Yeah, Paul Gainer's a young man from Gaucher that Southern Miss through and through that's continued to improve since we got here. I expect to see him play more this week at tackle. John Bolding is a young man that got here right before fall camp, was a JUCO All-American, is really starting to grasp our offense at right guard, played some last week. He'll play a lot as well. J-Rob from right here in Petal is a young man, as a freshman receiver that's going to get some more minutes in the kicking game. And so those are some guys, that have really – obviously Jake Lang's going to be our starting quarterback and had a great practice yesterday coupled with some good things he did in the game. So those are the big ones.
What have you seen from Jake from the moment you got here to where he's at now? I mean, what is it that over the last few weeks you've seen that has really kind of changed about him and the way he's approaching things?
Well, the number one thing I've seen that's changed his situation is we've had a lot of people get hurt. Jake hasn't changed at all. Jake has come to work every day. Jake has maximized every opportunity he's been given, and the good Lord's provided him an unbelievable opportunity right here. We've had a lot of young men get injured in front of him, and he made the most of his opportunity last week, and we certainly hope he does this week. Jake's a young man that's going to be a winner in life. He attacks life the right way. He impacts people in a positive way. He works. He was up here, golly, all the way deep into the night again last night. He's going to do everything that he can do to maximize the ability God's given him.
Can you kind of walk through what the process was last week compared to this week? What's it like to take a guy from the scout team Tuesday, then get him prepared? I know at the time it was to be the backup, and then now, kind of give him as much, maybe not full command, because I know the playbook is probably still a little limited, but as much command as you can give him this week.
Yeah, so you build your offense around your quarterback, right? And we're on the third time to kind of shift and move this offense towards what our quarterback strengths are. And so we're doing that, and we're in the process of doing that. And that's the biggest change, is just gearing the offense towards Jake's skill set and what he does. We're not changing our offense. We're taking the tools out of the toolbox that fit Jake the most, if you will.
Coach, to that question, watching Jake today, he's extremely accurate with the football, gets it out pretty quick. And obviously he's a different skill set than what you've prepped before. How big is protection for him this week? Yeah,
it's big, and last week we blocked really well. We played a great game up front. We gave up 5 sacks. Only one of them was an O-line sack. We had 2 of them were on Jake, and 2 of them were on the running backs. So only one was an O-line sack. I thought our O-line played their best game. Hopefully they're going to do that again. They continue to improve, and we can keep going with that, with the type of plays we call, coupled with the way we're protecting.
What can you say about a guy like that? He told me after that game he thought he was going to be the guy since he stepped foot on here. And I know a lot of people will say that, but it seems like he believes it. And kind of what type of character, what type of person do you have to be a quarterback that's 5th down the depth chart, and you're on the scout team and you actually believe, hey, I'm here to be the guy, and then you get that chance?
Yeah, so we talk all the time in our program. You have to have 2 things to be successful. Everybody talks about speak it into existence. That's a big deal on social media, right? But you can't just speak it into existence. First, you do have to speak it, but then you have to work it into existence. Jake's a guy that does. He's self-taught. He believes in himself. He speaks positive things to himself, but then he works every day. There's a lot of people that would have given up in his situation. There's a lot of people that would think an opportunity would never come, and you can't live life that way. You got to constantly put your line in the water, and when an opportunity comes, you're there and ready to make it happen. And he did some really good things last week. He's worked extremely hard this week. He's doing everything he can do to give his teammates a chance to be successful.
What does Carter Hankins kind of bring to that quarterback room for you guys? I know he's been around. He's been around this program and probably has some experience, much like Jake. He was a walk-on, I believe.
Yep. Carter's a coach's kid that wants to be a coach. He won a state title as a quarterback at Forest County Ag. And, so he's in the room right there helping those guys learn. And he's doing a great job. He's got a chance to be a really good football coach.
Look, well, I don't want to get your popcorn ready quote out of you, but it feels
Yeah,
like
not that way. Me and him are as different as you can possibly be.
it feels like we talked about it. This is maybe a little bit of a tipping point for you guys. It feels like not much more can go wrong. It feels like you guys are on the point of showing what you feel like you need to show out there. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I do think we've improved. I think we've improved every day in every facet of this program. From the way that building looks on the inside, to the way we pick up trash, to the way we treat other people. I think our defense is extremely better than it has been the last few years. I think our kicking game is better. I think offensively we have improved, especially in the way we are blocking and fitting up schemes and schematics. We would like to finish a game with the quarterback that starts the game. That would be a great thing to do, and see what could happen if that happened. And so I think our kids are working, and I do think we're on the verge of turning the corner. When that's going to happen, I don't know. What we control is how we work and attack every day and how we recruit, and recruiting is going phenomenal, and we're working and developing these young men.
Anything else? Coach, thank you.